Hello, I'm Joe. Welcome to our home. Vegetables, fruit and herbs.
Hello, welcome back to Joe's Allotment channel. We've been madly picking strawberries for the last week. I think we've picked about 7 or 8 kilograms now. So what we do every year is make some jam. We're going to make some strawberry jam today. We've got about 2.2 kilograms of strawberries here, which we've destalked and washed thoroughly. So they're in a pan, to which we'll add the juice of 2 lemons and 2 kilograms of sugar. So we use a little bit less sugar than recommended in most recipes. Most recipes say sort of equal amount sugar to fruit, but we like to have it a little bit not so sweet basically, so we use a little bit less sugar. But the secret ingredient that makes jam and jellies is the pectin. Some fruits have got lots of pectin in. Pectin is like a carbohydrate or starch that's in the fruit, which helps it sort of set. Some fruits like strawberries haven't got much pectin at all, which is why you have to add the lemon juice to sort of add pectin to it. Or you can buy sugar with pectin added, or you can buy pectin on its own, or you can actually make your own pectin with using apples in the autumn, and then freeze that and use that when you're making your jam. So some fruits like apples have got lots of pectin in. That's why you use them to make the pectin. So if you're making a combination of, say, apple and blackberry, the pectin will be coming from the apples. So yeah, I mean, different things have got pectin in. Yeah, so apples and blackcurrants have got high levels of pectin. Sort of apricots have got less amount, sort of medium range. And things like rhubarb, strawberries and cherries have hardly got any pectin, so you have to add the pectin to it to achieve a set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash these down a bit to release the juice. Then we'll add the sugar, start heating it up a little bit, stirring it for a while so we get some juice sort of coming out of it. Then we'll add the lemon juice from 2 lemons, add the sugar and keep stirring till the sugar's completely dissolved, and then just sort of put it on a rolling boil and test it every now and again to see if we've reached setting point. And then we put it straight into jars while it's still hot. What you do with your jars, you have to sterilise your jars as well, so you don't get any sort of bacterial growth in your jam. So you wash them in really hot soapy water and then put them in the oven at 160 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes, just to make sure they're completely sterilised. What we do is we'll pour the mixture straight into the jars, seal them, and they'll form their own sort of vacuum as well after you've done that. So we start by mashing them a bit, sort of to release the juices, but we don't mind if there's some bits left in there. It's nice to have some bits in your jam, but they'll break up anyway once we start cooking them. So this is just to release some of the juices to allow the cooking process to start. And as I say, we do this every year. It's a good way of storing some of your produce for use throughout the year. This should make about, I don't know, 7, 8 jars, which is plenty for us. But if you've got too many, you can give them away to family, friends, make a nice little present. Yeah, people always enjoy the taste of freshly made homemade jam. So that's on heat now. So I'm going to put the juice of the lemons in there. I've got a sieve there just to catch the tips. So that's the juice of two lemons, which are quite juicy. So hopefully that's enough pectin, but you can always add more. If it's not setting, it means you haven't got enough pectin basically. So you can add more pectin if need be. So it's just coming to the bubble now. It smells absolutely gorgeous. That's one thing we love. It makes the house smell lovely. So what I'll do is I'll pour 2 kilograms of sugar in now. And stir that until it's dissolved, which doesn't take long. It's just a matter of keep stirring this now until the sugar dissolves into liquid, and then put it on a rolling boil until the setting point is reached. You can test the setting point by taking a little bit out, putting it on a saucer and leaving it for a little while and see if the skin forms. If the skin forms, then you know you're achieving setting point. I can feel the sugar's getting less and less now, less dissolving. So this has been going for about 10 minutes now. We've got a rolling boil, so you get a bit of froth on top, which you can take off. It tastes quite nice, the froth actually. And remove the froth and keep it rolling boil for at least 45 minutes to an hour really it's going to take, I think. So when we get to the end of it, I'll let you know how long it's taken all together. So that's just a rough guide, 45 minutes to an hour. But it depends on the level of pectin and all sorts of things really, so it can vary from, we can vary from sort of year to year really, so. So that's been on a rolling boil for an hour now. So it's just a matter now of just pouring them straight into the sterilised jars, very gently while it's still hot. Leave a little gap at the top. Okay, so we put the jars on while they're still very, very hot. Careful not to burn your fingers. And they should set overnight. So we end up with 8 jars of jam. So 2.2 kilograms of strawberries, 2.5 kilograms of strawberries, 2 kilograms of sugar, and the juice of 2 lemons. We've got 8 lovely jars of jam to keep us going for quite a while. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope it's been informative and helpful for you. If you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment if you've got different ways of doing it yourself or any suggestions. And if you've enjoyed the video and want to look at other videos in our series, please do so. And if you'd like to follow our journey through an allotment year, please subscribe to our channel using the button below. Thanks very much.